man kept saying, me here, me only speak French, me no from here, me no hear English, me no from here, me from Cameroon, me from this one, me from that. If I tell anybody what happened here, I'm going to die. I was like, what? Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Is your favorite girl Sisi Malik. Welcome to another video. If you're just in this space for the very first time, my name is Sisi Malik and I'm a Nigerian based YouTuber. Yes, and if you like what you see already, do well to subscribe to this channel. Yes guys, I don't know why you haven't subscribed. If you have been watching these videos, if you have been watching my content and you're yet to subscribe, seriously, I don't know what's wrong with you. Just smash that subscribe button now. It is free of charge, in case you don't know. Alright guys, make sure to subscribe and also hit the notification bell as well so that you will be notified anytime I post a new video on here. Thank you guys so much. Story. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a girl named Cynthia. In short, let's scrap that out, okay? So today's video is a story time. Yes, I can laugh about it now because it's been so long it happened and I was really lucky. But I know that that's not the case for a lot of people. I've heard about people that have been killed, people that have lost a lot of valuable items, valuable things when it comes to things like this. So guys, I'm going to be telling you guys about my one chance experience, guys. Every 10 Nigerian residents have had a one chance encounter. Yeah, and if it happens that you don't know what one chance means, I'm going to explain it to you. Okay? One chance is an experience where an unsuspecting victim enters a vehicle with armed robbers, kidnappers, ritualists, swindlers, whatever the case might be, and these criminals get away with the person's valuables. But sometimes they're not lucky. These criminals are not lucky enough to get away with the person's valuables. And likewise, sometimes the victims are not lucky enough to make it out alive. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So my experience happened in Abuja in the year 2010. Yes, I can remember vividly because I had just finished my secondary education and I had to go pick up my statement of result from my secondary school because I needed it for my registration for my university. Yes, so this fateful day, it was in the morning, but I can't remember the particular day of the week. So I was going to this to Buari, where my secondary school was located. So I left the house that morning. I went to the junction to enter a taxi that was going to take me to Wuse. Then from Wuse, I entered a bus going to Buari. Yes. So this taxi pulled up in front of me. It was a painted Abuja taxi, green and white. I was so skeptical about entering vehicles that were not painted Abuja, the taxi color. So this particular one was painted green and white. So I thought, oh yes, this is the kind of taxi that I'm supposed to enter. So I got inside. There were 3 passengers in already. The driver, the front, the man in. So along the way as we're going, one passenger came down. So not long after he dropped, the driver drove a little further. Then he said, then the driver was like, this man, you don't forget in Ghana must go for my boot to make I turn back, go meet him. So as he reversed back, luckily the man was still standing there. That was their plan all along. So the man was still standing there. So the driver was like, Oga, you forgot your Ghana must go inside my boot, this and that. All of a sudden, the man started speaking one kind of French that I don't understand. Like, me no speak English, me no from here, this, me no do that, me no from here, me no do this, me no do that. That was when I was like, what's happening? What was he saying? So the guy kept saying, me no hear English, me no do this, me no from here, me from which country? Is it Cameroon or Senegal? So he said, me hear French, me hear Francais, me hear this one. That was when they actually got me. That was when they got my attention because I was like, what's happening? Why is he talking like this? the man kept saying, me here, me only speak French, me no from here, this one. Then the driver came down and was like, okay, so what's up, what's happening? Then the man was like, his name is so, I can't remember the name. He said his name is so and so. He's from, is it Senegal or Cameroon, one of those French countries in West Africa. So he was like, he now brought out the paper and gave it to the driver. I was like, that's this address. This woman say make me come meet them for this address. Me don't know where this place is. Blah blah blah. Ghana must go inside, but me breaking from the. He was just talking nonsense. So the driver took the paper from him and read it. I was like, this is not the address. This will not be the address now. Why you not tell me these things? This is not the place now. This place now for Games Village. Blah blah blah. So the Frenchman, the supposed Frenchman, got into the car back. I was like, okay, that was not like, that will share this man. It was like, he's a stranger, he's lost, blah blah blah. Let's get him to let me take him to Games Village. Then after that, I will drop. Then after that, I will drop you guys in Wuse. I was like, I didn't even know. And we're very close to Wuse. So I mean to just say, okay, drop me this and that. Let me. That was how I foolishly followed them to Games Village. You guys, if you know how Games Village is far from Gariki, so I was just in the car like moo. I couldn't say anything. I don't know when that was when the jazz kicked in, because I did not even know what I was doing anymore. I was not in my right senses anymore. Yeah. So as on our way to Games Village, the man was started narrating. Someone that said he couldn't speak English. Zero started speaking English that we could understand. Because like, that the Ghana must go inside the booth, saying money, saying they take him to meet the woman, say the woman a reverend sister, say the Ghana must go plenty for where the woman dey, so you want go drop this one for the place, blah blah blah. Say na money food am, say you want to change them to money first, but you need one chemical where you go buy so that you go fit change them to money. So when we got to Games Village, we went under one shade. It was, hey God, I didn't even know what I was doing. In my right senses, I would not like to be in that kind of situation with 3 men, being the only female, where I don't even know any. That was like my first time in Games Village. So when we got there, we entered one small bush like that, but there were 6 houses around it. So there was one a small shade that was there. So I was still in the car. The supposed Frenchman came down and brought one paper from his pocket, then bought pure water. That was how he poured the water on the paper, and the paper turned to 200 naira in my very before eyes. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is this and that? He was like, this is the sample of the content of the bag that the Ghana must go in the booth, and those are the ones that he had in his warehouse, so that he can't change all of them with water, that he has to buy this particular chemical, blah blah blah, that he was going to use to change the paper into money. I was the second passenger too was talking like, this is good God don't help me today say where we get say if we get and say you go give us money, more help and more contribute money buy the chemical, so that we go change them into money, so that we go come share them between the 4 so the money go plenty where we blah blah blah. So that was how they were talking. So we're there under the street. So the Frenchman was like, okay, that he was trying to pretend to be calling the woman, the reverend sister that was with the remaining part of the money, or he was supposed to meet with the reverend sister. So he now excused himself and said, okay, he's coming, let him go and check if that is where the woman is, blah blah blah. So I was sitting there in quiet, sit down like I no get sense. So as I was there, the second passenger, he started talking that he was, I can't, this part of what happened in the place kind of skipped my memory. I can't remember what really happened, because I think so that was how they collected my 1.5. The money that was supposed to take me to my transport to Buhari and back home, that was how they collected my 1.5 from me. And the driver was like, okay, let him go to ATM. That he has some money in his account that he was going to withdraw it and add it to the money to buy the chemical. So so what about me? Don't I have ATM? Do I have money in the bank? I was like, they were like, okay, Dad, don't I have money in my account? And don't I have an ATM so that I can go and withdraw it and they can quickly buy these chemicals? Like, oh, me, I don't have. And I was like, I don't have account. I don't have any money in the bank. I don't even have account number, this and that. So they was like, okay, that I have to go home. I should go and check if I see any money at home. I should bring it. That I shouldn't worry that after we have changed it or I've bought the chemical, we have changed it to money. They're going to give me back the money. I'm going to refund it back to the money I took from home. This and that. I was like, okay. Well, I don't have transport to go home. I need money to go home. This and that. You've collected all my money. So that was how they removed 200 naira from my 1.5 that I gave them to take me home. All of us were asked to take an oath that we're going to keep this as a secret. We're not going to tell anybody. We're going to share the money equally once we successfully change the money, change the paper into money, this and that. So I was about to leave. The French guy, supposed French guy, called me. I was like, okay, that this one we were taking an oath that if I tell anybody what happened here, I'm going to die. I was like, what? Hey, that was when I got so scared because I was always a small girl now. 2010. I didn't know anything. I've never heard about this kind of things before. So I didn't know anything. I was just so scared. I was like, oh, so if I tell anybody I'm going to die, I don't want to die, this and that. That was how I left. I was on my way home. I was thinking, oh God, should I go to church? Should I go to my church? Should I go to my pastor? So my pastor will pray for me so I will not die. I was so scared, you guys. So that was how I got home. Luckily for me, my auntie just came back. I think she went to bank or something. She went to withdraw money. So you can see how these people work. So when she saw me, she was like, what happened to you? Why are you looking like this? I was nodding my head. I was so scared. I couldn't talk. I was so scared to talk. I was just nodding my head. I was like, nothing. No, nothing. This and that. Talk now. What happened to you? What did I do to you? What happened to you? Talk to me. I couldn't talk. No, then she asked, is it 419? Immediately my auntie said that. It was like they poured cold water on my body. So just like a reset button in my brain that went off. That was when my head clicked. Like she understood their pattern because it had happened to her before. Then I started crying like, yes, they said if I talk that I'm going to die. This and that, I don't want to die. I started crying. So that was how my auntie told me everything. She said I shouldn't believe that they are 419, this and that. I hope they don't collect money. So they collected my 1.5. So I said, okay, hey. So these people continued calling. They were calling me all the way through my journey back home. Where are you now? We're waiting for you at Suzu place. When you finish, meet us. We're coming to meet you at Suzu place, this and that. Come and meet us. That's why they kept calling me. So at some point, I wasn't picking their call anymore. So that was how they left me alone. I was just so lucky that nothing happened to me, that they only wanted money and they were not successful in getting any more money apart from the 1.5 they collected from me. I was just so lucky, you get. And God being so faithful, nothing happened to me. I didn't take any money back to them, because some people, once they use jazz on you to this point, you go home and bring all your money, most expensive jewelries, valuable items. Some even go as far as stealing their parents' money. Just anything to meet their needs, but thanks God for being so kind. I just decided to share my experience here because I know that a lot of people have experienced it before. So guys, if this is something that you have experienced before, please share your story in the comment section, or if you know of someone it has happened to, please share their experience in the comment section so that we all can learn, because these people come up with different tactics every time. You can never be too careful. It just takes the grace of God that's keeping us safe in this country. So many people have fallen victims. I've helped us all learn and keep an eye out for one another. I just wanted to share my experience with you guys so that we can all learn from each other. And I also didn't want the video to be too long so that I don't get bored. And most of the things that happened on that particular day, I cannot actually remember them. It's just a few that I can remember that I was able to point out and share with you guys. So yeah guys, always keep an eye out and don't forget to pray. I cannot emphasize this enough. The benefit, the power, the importance of prayer in our lives. The Bible says pray without ceasing, because God's grace is sufficient for all of us. Yeah guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you do, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your post notification so that you'll be notified anytime I post a new video on here. Thank you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.